Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Clarice Tinsley. It's 9 o'clock. More than a dozen strangers came together to help rescue a woman trapped under a car. We've got video of the moments after the car wreck. This is on Lower Greenville Avenue, and you're going to see people running toward the scene to literally lift that car off of a motorcycle rider who was gasping for air. Dallas police today shared video of that rescue. Fox 4's Deanna Zoga live near the scene with new details on that heroic effort. Deanna.
But you know, Clarice, every once in a while you'll find proof out there that strangers will indeed step in and help when someone is in need. On the night of July 9th, there was a 46-year-old woman out here who was definitely in need, trapped underneath a car that ran her over, fighting to breathe. If you listen closely to the sounds recorded on this dash cam video, you can hear the emotion in the voices of the people trying to help a woman crushed under the weight of a car that ran over her. That was 2 weeks ago, and today some of the officers who were there explain what happened.
It was very stressful. Obviously, we wanted to get her out from under the vehicle.
Officers Laura Beto and Will Mathis were just down the street when the call for help went out. They were the first to pull up.
She basically just didn't look like she was responsive at all, so we knew that we didn't have time to wait any longer.
I just wanted to keep talking to her, reassuring her that we're trying to help. Help is on the way. We're going to get her out from under there.
I don't know how that girl survived. I really don't, hon.
Roger Stevenson's surveillance camera across the street also captured video of the rescue and how the wreck happened in the first place. You see the car veer into the path of the motorcycle. The rider goes over the handlebars and falls in front of the car, which rolls over her. Police determined the driver of the car was most at fault for the wreck. And according to the police report, the driver of the car lied to officers at the scene, telling them the biker rear-ended her. But during the rescue, bystanders with police and firefighters lifted the car, and Officer Beto pulled the woman out. The motorcycle rider is out of the hospital and at home recovering from her injuries, which was welcome news to one of the many strangers touched by this team effort.
I just want to thank them, even though she wasn't a family member, but I want to thank them for saving somebody's life.
The Dallas police say they don't know who those other bystanders were who ran in and helped. I do know that some people ran over from a seafood restaurant just right back there. There was a group of people eating out on a patio there. I spoke to the waitress who's on duty that night. She says she doesn't know who those customers were. In fact, the restaurant didn't even charge them after this all happened, but she said that table, the table full of people, did not hesitate to run across the street and also help lift that car. Clarice, Heather, back to you.
It's incredible to hear, Deanna. All right, let's talk about the motorcycle rider for a second. What more do we know? You said she's out of the hospital, she's at home, she's trying to recover. How's she doing?
Well, she was seriously hurt. You did mention she's back at home. We do know she is a 46-year-old woman who lives in downtown Dallas. Her attorney tells us she is, very grateful, but just does not want to be identified right now. And of course, we're honoring that request. The attorney says that she remembers everything up until the point of impact, but doesn't really remember being trapped underneath the car. But Heather, again, she did ask her attorney to let people know that she is grateful to the police officers, the firefighters, the bystanders who were here on scene, all the way on up to the people who took care of her at Baylor Dallas when she was in the hospital. Back to you.
A lot of angels watching over her. Deanna, thank you.